and welcome to the next episode of the Asgarnia only Ironman. Picking up where we left off last episode, this willow tree has fully grown to an adult tree and it didn't die. So I can check the health now, and bada bing bada biscuit, there is 36 farming, unlocking dwellberry bushes and grapes. Now this will allow me to chop down this willow tree and train woodcutting here, just for a little change of pace as opposed to going to Draenor Village. So that is, hey, pretty good. Whilst we're here at the start of the video, I'd like to give a massive shout out to every single one of you subscribed, and thank you for 73 subscribers. Absolutely monumental. I had no idea that I would make it this far. I had no idea that I would get this far. I thought maybe I'll get 2, maybe 3. 73 peak perfection. I'm gonna have to go ahead and request that nobody else subscribes ever, so I can stay 73 and be the absolute RuneScape meme god. Alright, thank you very much for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, it happened. I got another bird's nest with seeds. Can we get something plantable? An acorn. You know what? I'll take it. That is a regular tree, and I can plant that. Well, I've got a few locations. I'll get back to you. What is this? A bloody depression simulator? Oh my goodness. Alright, coming in here, gonna plant this oak sapling in the Lumbridge patch, and fingers crossed that it grows. And just a cheeky little shout out to the Ultimate Ironman Pirate, another content creator on this beautiful website, doing a pirate only Ironman. It's fucking sick, man. Check it out. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that I brought a basket of tomatoes so I can just pay for this. And now we don't have to worry about it not growing, so PogChamp. So after a little bit of research, I discovered I possibly have access to the rune axe via skeletal wyverns at 72 Slayer. So that's possible. Or lava dragons in the wilderness. That's a potential. Also, I can get them from hard clues, which, yeah, good luck completing a hard clue in Asgarnia. Might be possible. And I can get an adamant axe from a medium clue scroll, which, again, possible, but I wouldn't bank on it. But it's good to know. It was about this time I realized I was 45 from woodcutting, and I could chop down maple logs. It was a good day. Alright, so I did a bit of woodcutting, did a bit more farming, and in a little bit here I decided it was time to get my prayer up to 45, or at least 43, use up all the bones that I got last episode. So I just came and did a little bit of barley, yeah, but that's not important. Got 47 wood cutting, and then it was time to head into the wilderness. Now, as I briefly touched on in my first episode, the wilderness isn't somewhere I go into all the time just willy-nilly for whatever reason, but since it is pretty close to my area, and it does have some pretty important things in it, I will allow myself to come into it for specific things such as training prayer, to save myself quite a lot of time just regularly burying dragon bones or whatever. So if it's something really important like this, I'm gonna do it. Run at me. It's my series. So we're gonna just smash these bones out, son. Just absolutely smash them down. And would you just look at that? Would you just look at it? Just look at it. Just look at it. Look at it, man. I got 43 prayer and there ain't nothing stopping me now. I can protect from melee. I can protect from range. I can even protect from magic if I feel so inclined. nothing, and I mean nothing, is gonna stop me now. Except for a hybrid. Alright, so with 45 prayer freshly achieved and in the pocket, it's time to do some more skilling. And that's pretty much what I'm up to for the rest of this episode. Just doing some total level grinding. So we come here and I got myself a mithril and an adamant pickaxe. The plan is to get 30 mining and go to the Motherlode mine and just AFK there for a while. Pretty nice thing to do. And so I'm going to get myself up to 35 mining here. Now I'd like to talk this episode a little more about my end goals for this account and what I plan to do in the late game. What does that consist of? However, we will make a little bit of a detour to my main account, where finally, after all these years, I managed to get 99 range, just training it passively through cannoning Slayer and blowpipe Slayer and bosses. So there you go, folks. You don't need the chin you weigh to 99. Just cannon that shit. Get it passively. You'll thank yourself. And then, while we're still on the main, I went to Zami, and yeah, we got a spear from a minion. And then on the last kill of the trip, we got a spear as well, but that's hearsay. That's hearsay. Well, let's get back into the Ironman progress. So right now, I will spoil the progress for the rest of the video. We're training a lot of mining, fishing, cooking, fire making, and fletching. I wanted to get that out of the way so I could talk more about my end goals. So for this account, my end goals consist around the giant mole, farming, and mining. I want to get myself the giant mole pet as well as 83 farming to plant a spirit tree in the patch in Draenor Village. I also want to get 99 mining at Motherlode Mine for that sweet mining cape. Be a great AFK 99 to do and be quite an achievement. Now moving on to some things that I haven't quite confirmed yet. We have the potential for wilderness bosses such as Vananardis and Callisto and Vedion, and the demi-bosses, and a potential for Barrows to make an exception to travel to Mauritania on a quest and defeat the Barrows brothers. That, however, is going to come a lot later down the track. I'm going to have to really decide if that's something I want to do, or if it's better just left alone. But hey, that's some endgame stuff to look forward to. In the right now, we're doing quite a bit of fishing and cooking simultaneously here near Barbarian Village. Bada bing, bada biscuit. Hope didn't miss it. There's a genie. Unfortunately, I did get a genie after this, but I hopped the literal tick that it spawned. Made me die inside a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm okay. So we have 40 cooking here, and 762 total. You see the total levels flew up this episode. And coming in with 40 fishing there and 42 cooking. Right, we're coming to the end of the clips for this video with 45 cooking and into the 770s of the total level. And cook swordfish and such, it's pretty cool. And cutting to the current state, there's 53 wood cutting. So let's cut to live commentary to finish this off. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of episode 7 of the Iron Knight of Asgarnia. What a coincidence that we have 777 total. Hilarious. Heading to the bank, just give you a quick overview of what we have. just the standard sort of junk in the first tab. Some gear, some resources. We gathered quite a bit of coal and gold this episode from the Motherlode mine, as well as quite a few arrow shafts. That's over 55,000 experience. With attaching feathers, that's 1 XP per arrow shaft, so that's pretty nice. And that's not to count any arrow tips that we might put on. Rebuilding my stack of willow logs, got a nice bit of oak logs, can use them for construction and such. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. Some sapphires, can sell those for GP. Actually, that might be a nice boon to the cash stack. Have our seed collection, of course. Some nice herbs. Some tools, food and other herbs. Some runes. Got a little clue scroll and some costumes. Honestly, I'm not sure what I'm getting up to next episode, so you can tune in then and find out with me. You've been watching Kabal TV, and I hope, come in here, I really hope that you have a great Mother Father Day, and I'll see you next week. Peace.